Why did Nicola Sturgeon resign as First Minister? Nicola Sturgeon caught everyone out on Wednesday when she announced her intention to resign as First Minister of Scotland.
In my head and in my heart, I know that time is now. That it is right for me, for my party and for the country. And so today I am announcing my intention to step down as First Minister and leader of my party.
She said the funeral of independence activist Alan Angus on Tuesday had cemented her decision. Although her Bute House address detailed her state of mind in coming to her decision, it left many wondering why she had chosen to go now. There are several factors that could have influenced her decision, with the First Minister having to deal with tricky political situations on a number of fronts in recent weeks. Most of these will now be inherited by her successor once the SNP picks a new leader. We are at a critical moment, Nicola Sturgeon said of the independence movement. With the campaign for a second referendum and ultimately its goal of creating an independent Scotland appearing to be at something of an impasse, the SNP needs to decide what to do next after the Supreme Court ruled it cannot hold an independence referendum without the UK government's consent. Ms. Sturgeon favours using the next Westminster election as a de facto referendum, but some senior party members have raised concerns about this strategy. Ms. Sturgeon said she realized that her view as leader would carry enormous, probably decisive weight in the debate, and she said standing aside would allow the party to come to a decision on the best way forward without having to consider the potential impact on her leadership. When MSPs voted in December to pass the Gender Recognition Reform Bill by 86 votes to 39, it marked a key staging point which had involved hours of debate, months of division, and years of passionate campaigning on both sides. Shouts of "shame on you" from some protesters in the public gallery came alongside cheers and a standing ovation from others. Summing up the split in opinion, Nicola Sturgeon said the bill was about reforming an existing process that is degrading and traumatic for trans people, seeking to make it less traumatic for those who want to legally change their gender. However, opponents, including some within the SNP, say the new law would conflict with the UK-wide Equality Act by, for example, making it more difficult for women-only spaces to exclude people who were born biologically male. The UK government has blocked it from receiving royal assent, a move unprecedented in the history of devolution. Ms. Sturgeon had pledged to challenge the UK government in court, despite a recent poll suggesting that many people in Scotland believe it was right to block the reforms. There has been speculation that whoever replaces Ms. Sturgeon could choose to quietly shelve the plan to take legal action. For different news, please subscribe EyeNews365 and click on all notification bell to get every news instantly to get yourself updated.